Hello, today I'll be showing you how to beat Super Mario Bros. 2 in 16 minutes, 18 seconds. So, this is my dad doing it, just so you know, everyone know, because I'm not going to take his credit for doing this, because this is amazing and I'm not able to beat Super Mario Bros. 2, even though I've tried many times. So what you first need to do is get the potions when you can and get as many coins as possible so you can get extra lives. Mushrooms are not needed on the first couple of levels. If you have time, after you get all the coins you can, but you really don't need mushrooms. Well, I kind of take that back because you do need them on the first 2 levels. This is also a shortcut that you can do. How to get the fastest time. So then you just go over, defeat the first boss. Just jump onto his eggs and hit him. So you have to repeat that process 3 times until he dies. And then go into the bird. Repeat process for very long. So then he tries to get cherries in the front slots, so that way he can get extra lives. And once he has 7, he don't really worry about it anymore. He did die a couple of times, so if he didn't die, he could have done this in probably 14 minutes. You can perfectly do this with a little practice, just knowing what to do. And there are a little few glitches in here that we're going to show you. So he's doing this with the Nintendo. It's not the old Nintendo, but it's the NES Classic, I believe that's what it's called. So he's using it with this, and little heads up with some of the things you're wondering how in the world can he do it. Sometimes he does hit the auto jumps or the auto pickups or auto B run. There ain't anything special, but when you hold it down, you can't pass a weed without not picking it up. So it's just something that controller has to add. You can still do anything that he does, but it might take a little bit longer. After you defeat a boss, if you ever see a heart going up, don't do it, because once you go in the bird, it don't matter if you have hearts or not, because next level it resets it. So you do need to pay attention this level, because this level is interesting. So we will warp ahead to World 4 this level. That is what the world records do, because it is the fastest way, so you don't have to go through having to do every level, as it does take a very long time. So then you use the princess at World 4-1. Well, he did. I like to use Mario, but everyone hates Mario. So he's just rocking along. What he says the most aggravating level in the game is one of the next levels. Just so you know, it is very aggravating. But you can get through it. I do. So, but anyone could. So I think this is considered a boss. I don't know. Like, they put all the bosses together. Take that back. So at the end, it showed the names of every character except the bird that attacks you at the end. I don't know why they skipped him out. Probably feels lonely. But I'm confused. If the Autobomb's considered a boss, because there was really no clear boss that level, but you did see the Autobombs. So you do have to duck even if you're tiny, if you go under him. So he ducks. I like to jump, but he says that's too much jumping. So you should probably just do it his way, since he's the pro at the game. So you can jump on their blow holes, but be careful not to run into the trickle going up, because it will hurt you. This is another warp. This is the best warp route to defeat the game and waste time. There is one other warp route, but it takes a while, so it's pretty useless. So, if you get really good at the game, you're probably not if you're watching this, but if you get super good at the game, you don't have to go through and get as much coins, but for this, he's just gonna go by and not try to do in record time, but still beat it in not much time. So you do have to dig down hay in this. You can also use Toad, as he is the fastest person to pick up stuff in the game. But he is Princess because she can float. So it's really your choice. This is how he's doing it. And I'd say that your first time you should probably do what he does, so probably stop saying other things you could do. So yeah, one thing you can do is get on top of them, and like they don't have an eye. They can't raise their heads, and they don't have a high IQ level. So you're free to do it. I think, yeah, he died twice in a row in this one. So I think he's died 3 times right now. Might be 4. So you can do it a lot faster in this. The world record for right now is 8 minutes. I don't know how many seconds. It's low. But they did do this route, but faster. And they did some pretty interesting stuff. So you go act like you're going forward and go back, and there'll be a high albatross. I believe that's what it's called. If you get the high one, you don't have to jump on the Panzer throwing up fireballs. But if you are on the low one, then you do. There's nothing to get here, I don't think. But if there was, I think it's only veggies. There is one potion right there, the mushrooms at that end where the door was. He didn't get it, and you can drop stuff on him from the top. It's an easy way without the risk of getting killed. So just go into a hawk and be careful, because on the last level there is no boss on one, and the hawk attacks you, so that's why there's mushrooms on the poles. So this is a special trick. So you have to be really precise. don't let yourself completely drown and start just jamming
Oh my gosh.
the jump button. Unfortunately, he did not spam the jump button and he drowned, so you have to be really careful and make sure you do not go completely under.
Hold down faster.
So there is a door, it skips the whole level, which is pretty annoying. Yep, there goes my dad. Yeah, 5 times I believe he's died. Well, anyway, you skip the whole level, saves a lot of time. So you get up there and hit the Ostro, just a little thing you can do. So he will shoot some fireballs, some eggs, so you have to be careful to know which one's fireballs. Yeah. Just go into the Hawk. He about called the Hawk. So you'll be fighting the Cyclide. If you're doing it this route, this will be the first time, but you do fight him 2 times if you do not warp. So all you have to do, it's really simple once you know, you just have to stack the mushrooms 3 high and then take the mushrooms up and just float, hit, go back. I view that as hard, but you can just go on top of the 3 stack. If you make it 2 stack, if you go on the top, they will be able to hit you, but they can aim to some extent, but not very good. They cannot aim above 3 blocks, so you're safe to go on a 3 block, but they can aim above 2 blocks. So here, another struggly level. I would not recommend going the opposite direction, as it only gives you a mushroom, I believe, and you're probably going to die on the way there since it's super struggle. So just keep to this route. This is the route you have to take. So Luigi is better. Wait, no. So just a little tip. Luigi can jump over that pole right there and get on the ladder, but Luigi's not very good overall for this level, so I would recommend sticking with the one that you do best in. And if you're in Luigi also, you don't have to put one on top to jump. You can jump without it. So another little Luigi plus. So you just go in the house, nothing special, just a little house that turns into a huge room. So be careful, because they will sometimes shoot 2 fireballs or 3 fireballs. And once it dies, it will respawn, as you can see. Don't fight it again, because it doesn't drop anything special, I believe. I do not know for a fact. It's just a little glitch. So you probably don't need to investigate, as they'll only ruin your time. So here you just go into the castle and probably should take your time at that part, because it is a little hard with the low space you have. So you can take the hard route or go this route. So this route is interesting. So it's hard a little bit to get in there. So once you get at the very top, jump and go over and use B run so you can go a little faster, but as he is using B run right now and it's still really slow. Grab the key, hit him if you want. That's probably not a good how in the world do you do that? Okay, so you just grab the key, and this is where the Hawk attacks you, just so you know. So do not go into him, because that is not very very good. So it seems like it's peaceful, then the hawk will attack you. He's really not that hard to defeat as long as you can dodge him. And be careful not to hit him when he's under, because that can be bad. And this is the final boss. You just catch the vegetables. Then when he has his mouth open, you hit him. Then go back out and repeat the process till you've hit him 6 times, and then he'll die. So it's a toad, not Koopa, which is a little weird. And he has a lot of Phantos above him. Don't worry, these do not attack you. Otherwise, well, it'd be a lot harder. So, really, as long as you dodge his bubbles, just take your time and you're not going to die. At least not 5 times. You might die from his bubbles, but they do shoot at slightly different spots each time. So, but overall, he's relatively easy to beat, but takes some time to defeat. So, this is it. The door will appear right there. Yeah, that's really all you need to do. Just go in, pull out the Mesa. So what makes me mad is they went all this way to help 8 bees. There's literally 8 bees that were captured by him. And they went all that way to get 8 bees. So I don't get it. So this is really the end. If you want, you can watch the back, and it has the name of all the characters. So this is really it. So you can go on and watch all the names of the characters, but I ain't going to talk to them because that will be a little while. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, mash that bell. And also, don't forget, go to 14fps.com. That is a YouTube channel that me and my dad have about cameras. Please subscribe so that way it can grow. It is bigger than this channel, by the way. So, please subscribe, mash that bell, and beat Super Mario Brothers.